think. Yeah, okay, let's go down here. Let's get this waypoint over here, grab a helicopter, and kill those wolf beacons, and then we can finish this whole thing up. Pull the crap out of Culty McSnotface. We have guns? No. Alright, let's call in a helicopter that has guns. There we go. Where did my waypoints go? Why is this mission untracked suddenly? Wait, no, not that one. What the hell? Mission go. Weird. That's weird. Huh. Well, we'll do it from here at least. Okay. Alright, something else has exploded. For some reason. You, friend or foe? Declare thyself. This game sure does have a lot of busy work though, we're going to be skipping. Also, let me just double check the perks again. I have 10 points. Okay, let's use burger. And yes. Oh. Speaking of which, back on the team. Better angle over here. And lap.
Good. I'm your butcher.
Alright, now we got these two.
Making a move.
And these ones are far away.
Nice.
What happens if I fast travel while I'm in the helicopter? Will I still be in the helicopter? Let's find out. Go to here. That way there's a helipad in case I need another one. I do. Okay. Well, we're prepared for that, so it's okay.
Let's do this shit.
Who the hell are you yelling at? You silly NPC.
They're gonna have to up their game if they want to play with us.
No, they are simply going to have to die. That's what? On the far side of where I arrived. There we go.
Keep hearing people whine about ammo shortages. I'm like, bitch, get a bow. Drone it.
You're so right, Jess. You're so right. Wait, what? 1 out of 6. The hell?
Okay, the good news is you took out a solid chunk of those damn wolf beacons, and that's gonna really hurt the cult. The bad news is that there's apparently 10 of those fucking things, and I don't have any info on where the hell the rest are.
Great.
You'll have to track them down. But once they're gone, it'll be huge in putting those judges down.
They keep
Good
trying.
luck.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna finish this and not chase down crap that we don't even know where it is. Screw that.
Who even listens to the radio anymore?
People will get copyright strikes on their channels, that's who. Well, copyright claims, I should say, not strikes. Strikes are much worse. Claims are not a big deal. Especially when YouTube doesn't let you monetize anyway. Well, who even cares? This is where it started on the map, eh? Let's see. Right, here we go. Why can't I go down? There we go. I'm allowed to have my gun out. Well, let's do this. Hey, dickface.
And when the Lamb broke the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of the martyrs, slain because of the word of God.
Why have I not shot him yet? Pop him while he's talking.
You made martyrs of my family. And I am prepared to do the same to yours. But God is watching us. And he will judge us on what we choose in this moment.
Yes, you've betrayed me.
That we were living in a world on the brink. For every slight, every injustice, where every choice reveals our sins. And where have those sins led us? Where have those sins led you? Your friends have been taken and tortured. And it's your fault.
Right,
Countless people have been killed, and it is your fault.
You're the one torturing them, asshole.
The world is on fire, and it's your fault. Was it worth it? Was it? When are you gonna realize that every problem cannot be solved with a bullet? When you first came here, I gave you the choice to walk away. You chose not to. In the face of God, I'm making you that offer one last time. You put down your guns. And you take your friends. You leave me my flock. And you go in peace.
Go in peace. You're fucking insane.
Is he? We never should have been here in the first place.
You know what to do, Rook.
Oh, I do.
Remember. God is watching.
Get fucked.
Every slight, every injustice, and every choice reveals our sin. John was wrong. Your sin is not wrath.
Oh, but it is.
You'd rather watch the world suffer and burn than swallow your pride. And the Lamb broke the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. And the sun became black, and the moon turned to blood. Your friends now see the truth. They welcome Eden's gate into their hearts. They will die for me.
Yeah. Recover. Nope. Recover. Sorry, guys. Oh, down I go.
Your friends now see the truth. They welcome Eden's gate into their hearts. They will die for me. Give yourself time.
Gonna fuck you up, Rook.
Fucking hell. Thanks, Rook. Let's get this faster.
You will feel the full fury of the Lord.
You saved my ass.
Sure did.
It will be sweeter now when you all fall.
That was crazy. But I don't think it's over yet. Keep on your toes,
I
Rook.
gave you every chance, and you threw it all away. You brought the world crashing down around us. Don't you
Yeah, guys, come on. From your senses. Hey, Kit, you're just in time.
Be gone, demon!
What the fuck happened?
Your pathetic love cannot stand before the storm!
The apocalypse is upon him, and I am he.
What the fuck is coming back? You've done, everything you've earned, everything you fought for is for nothing!
Uh-oh. Back up, guys. Come on. Come on, Padre. So they've got this weird mechanic here where they're mind controlling our friends. And they have to be knocked down in combat and then revived to be clear to bring them back to their senses. But if the enemy revives them, they re-mind control them again. That's why I keep picking people up off the ground here. Come on, Herc. Get your patriotic ass pants over here. No, I don't actually, you psycho. Yeah, eat it.
Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. And when the Lamb opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven. And the 7 angels before God were given 7 trumpets. And there were noises, thunderings, lightnings, and an earthquake.
Joseph Seed, you're under arrest.
And I heard a great voice from the temple say to the angels, "Go your ways, and pour from the vials the wrath of God upon the earth."
The hell did you do now?
It is finished, child.
Where the hell did you get a nuke?
Oh my God! Sing great.
Yeah, I think it's a little late for that.
Hudson, you take him back! We gotta go!
He was right.
Get moving! Run! Run! Run!
Jesus fucking Christ, kid. You see this shit? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, get to the goddamn bunker now!
I don't know how I'm still alive at this point. This is some plot armor bullshit right here. Is what this is. How the hell does this guy get a nuke? You see, Kit, what this really is, this is confirmation that Far Cry is actually the same storyline and universe as the Fallout games. Gotta get into the vault. Vault 76. This is just the prequel to Fallout 76, apparently. Somebody slap that guy in the back seat, please. He's talking gibberish. No, you! Gather forever. Achievement unlocked. I know what you mean, Kit. I'm really not sure how Fallout 76 is going to turn out either, but I'll probably end up playing it, if nothing else, to stream with friends. But I don't know how it'll go. Go figure.
You know what this means? It means the politicians have been silenced. It means the corporations have been erased. It means the world has been cleansed by God's righteous fire. But most of all, it means I was right.
What's that you say, smooth skin?
Collapse has come. The world as we know it is over. I waited so long. I waited so long for the prophecy that God whispered in my ear to be fulfilled. I prepared my family for this moment.
Wonder if this means Far Cry 6 is going to be post-apocalyptic.
And you took them from me.
No, it's not. It doesn't say Goth on his chest. It says Sloth.
You've done.
He's got the 7 deadly sins carved into his body.
But you're all I have left now. You're my family.
Because he's crazy.
And when the world is ready to be born anew, we will step into the light. I am your father. And you are my child. And together we will march to Eden's gate.
And Lizzie Borden his ass? Yeah. I would love to. I did not see that ending coming, I will tell you that right now. If Far Cry 6 is not a post-apocalypse game, I am going to be disappointed. And if they don't make a Far Cry 6, I will also be disappointed, because you can't just tease us with that kind of cliffhanger and then not go anywhere with it. Well, I gotta give him credit. That was a good plot twist. But I want answers. I want to know who's nuking the place and why. If this is a team up with Bethesda as surprise, it was Fallout all along. I will laugh my ass off. Although it can't be really, because they don't have the kind of technology they had. But still, would have been funny. Alright, well that means next time Thursday will be the next stream, and we'll be playing some more Dark Souls Remastered. But on next Friday and next Saturday, we will be starting up a little bit of this. I cannot wait. I can't wait to get started on this game. Let me just check my camera to make sure it's showing up properly. Yeah, it is. I can't wait to play this game. I loves me some Spidey-Mans. And I've heard that this one is excellent. Which is good news because, well, I've enjoyed most of the Spider-Man games in the past, but a lot of people have been hating all over most of them. So if people hated those games but love this one, it's probably going to be amazing. So to speak. I actually did a YouTube series for my favorite Spider-Man game to date, which was Shattered Dimensions. Have you seen that one, Kit? I really like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Over on my YouTube channel, I have a playthrough of it. But that was before I started doing Twitch. The best levels in Shattered Dimensions? Okay, you haven't seen it, Kit? So, basically, the idea is there's this weird artifact that controls time and space or something. It gets shattered. And basically, somebody who can see across the dimensions recruits 4 different Spider-Man variations to help put it back together, because the pieces have been scattered throughout different time and space, basically. Because you know how comic books, especially Marvel, likes to do alternate dimensions and parallel worlds. For my YouTube, it's just /Krendar. So anyways, yeah, in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, you play as the regular Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, the default standard Spider-Man everybody knows. You also play as Ultimate Spider-Man, which is an alternate dimension version of him. You play as Spider-Man 2099, which is, I think, supposed to be the same dimension as Amazing Spider-Man, but 100 years in the future. And you also play as Spider-Man Noir, which is another alternate dimension Spider-Man, but one that takes place back in like the 20s or something. Spider-Man Noir is my favorite, because not only is he a film noir style Spider-Man, but his levels are like stealth levels, so you can use Spider-Man powers to sneak up and subdue people. Which is great, because you can like sneak up on a wall They like web a guy on the ground, pull him up onto the wall, and like stick him to the wall with webbing, so his friends can't see where he is. Great way to hide a body. Or like dangle him off the roof. Oh, so much fun. Oh yeah, and in that game, Amazing Spider-Man is voiced by Neil Patrick Harris, who nails it. He does a great Spider-Man. It does just top it, doesn't it? He really seems to have a good handle on the personality and silliness of Spider-Man. So each Spider-Man has 4 different levels, so you end up playing 16 different stages. And Nolan North does a pretty good Deadpool in that game. He's a great actor in general. He does a lot of stuff. Even if you're not familiar with the name, you have seen roles of him before. It's almost guaranteed. Because he's in everything. That guy. Everything video games, at least, anyway. Oh, you get motion sickness off the swinging? That's too bad. The swinging is the most fun part. Well, Kit, drop by next Friday and Saturday and we'll be playing it here. And having a great time, hopefully. I've been wondering if I should start the streams a bit later, because I've been starting them at 3 o'clock, but I noticed that people don't start showing up for like an hour or two after that. So I don't know, I'm considering maybe starting later. But I don't know exactly for sure yet. If I do decide to start later, I'll update the schedule part of my page. Yeah, it's been fun having you on the channel so far there, Kit. You've showed up for every stream so far since I got rated, so that was cool. Glad you're enjoying everything over here. Good to have new stream friends all the time. I think that's half the fun of streaming, is having somebody to talk to while you're playing, you know? With YouTube, you're talking towards the audience, but there's nobody there to actually respond to you directly, at least not until they leave a comment afterwards, maybe? Kind of fun having that live interaction, I think. I enjoy that. But I always keep everything as well, so if you ever miss anything, you can always watch it in the videos section later. I keep everything. Oh, they did some of the performance capture in Toronto, eh? Interesting. Not far from where I am. Oh, you work at home? Cool. Hopefully, if I can get streaming going well enough, then hopefully this would be my working, which would be nice. But for now, I work part-time Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, usually. Why I don't stream those days. thinking about trying some as well. Sometimes the audio is a bit of a pain in the butt. You gotta make sure you're not getting any echo out of your room. You gotta make sure that the microphone's in a good location. But once you got it all set up, you're pretty much good to go. Make people suffer through you playing Dark Age all the time? Or Dragon Age, I should say? I can't talk today. Well, Dragon Age is pretty good. I'm curious to see what they'll do with making a number 4. I've heard a lot of people talk about that 2 Point Hospital lately. I never played the first one though. I forget what they call it, but the same company, the same people made another one. Yeah, I don't play a lot of those sort of theme sim building games like that as much, but I do like games. I don't know if you ever played like the old Dungeon Keeper type of game. That's really fun. Or the newer version that's sort of a remake of that, which is War for the Overworld. You should check that one out. It's pretty interesting, although it gets brutally hard later. I haven't been able to beat it. There's some long ass credits.
If your soul has grown weary and your heart feels tired, let the water wash away your sins. And if the snow begins to fall and you can't find a fire, let the water wash away your sins. If the nighttime lasts forever, but the days are cruel and mean, let the water wash away your sins. And you thought one day you'd be happy if you held in all your screams. Let the water wash away your sins. Alright. Let the water wash away your sins. Let the water wash away your sins. Now that this old world is ending, a new one begins. Let the water wash away your sins.
Amazing Grace is stuck in your head for a bit, yeah. I mean, it's a good song, but they made it creepy as hell, didn't they? I mean, I guess it's a little weird in the message in the first place, but...
While your pockets empty out. Let the water wash away your sins. And if all the thieves and liars have been knocking at your door, let the water wash away your sins. And they said they'd feed your family, and you believed what they swore. Let the water wash away your sins. Let the water wash away your sins. Let the water wash away your sins. Now that this old world is ending, a new one begins. Let the water wash away your sins. If you thought there was a heaven, but you can't find the proof, let the water wash away your sins. And you can see your brothers marching, but you can't speak your
You gotta play some Baba Yetu next. But the original version, so we can't understand what they're saying. That's one of those songs I find really beautiful, even though you can't, even if you don't understand the language. If you're not familiar with it, it's the song they play during the when you're loading up a game of Civilization. I tried putting the spelling in the chat because me just saying the title again probably wouldn't help much. I think it was the song they used at least in Civ 5 on the loading screen. If you haven't played Civilization since the first one, I'd highly recommend trying out number 5 or 6 or both. It's changed a lot and it's really good. I think Civ 5 should be pretty cheap now, I think, as well.
Cause the shackles I wore can't be touched or be seen.
No, that's a good place to go. Most people feel that Civ 5 is the best one right now. Civ 6 tried some interesting new things that I kind of like, but a lot of people don't like. And I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure which is better between 5 and 6. I really like both, actually. Like, the main thing they're doing with number 6 that's really different is they have something new called districts. So a lot of the buildings that you make in your city to help improve things, such as temples, banks, libraries, schools. A lot of those things have to go into a district, and the district goes on your map. So your city takes out more than just the one tile on the map. So you have to decide between, like, on one tile you might build a farm, or you might build, say, an educational district, or an economic district, or something. But there'll also be things like adjacency bonus, like if you build your economic district next to a river, you'll get bonus money for it being on a river. Stuff like that. Scientific districts get bonuses for being next to mountains. Farms get bonuses for being next to each other. Makes it pretty interesting. Yeah, 5's probably easier to learn though. Come on, credits, I'm gonna run out of water at this rate. Trying to let people see your credits, but this is taking forever and a day. Oh, now we need to know all about the Brazilian version. Great. They should localize the credits. Like, just put the credits for the country that the person's in. They could. Games these days can tell what country you're in when you're playing them. Like, give the Brazilian credits to the people in Brazil. Give the Canadian credits to the people in Canada. Okay, you still need to finish Evil Within 2. I really liked that one, actually. It was a lot better than the first game. How far through it are you? Because I've gotten all the way through that game. They had some interesting boss encounters in that. I really liked it. Yeah, I liked the first game, I just like the second game better. But in the second game, I really loved the weird camera monster. That thing was awesome. And I'll leave that vague in case you haven't seen it yet. But I thought it was really creepy. I love that. I don't like jump scare games. I like games that have, like, creepy atmosphere and stuff like that. Which Evil Within was good at. Especially the second one. Yeah, Resident Evil 7, that was great. Although the chainsaw fight was a pain in the ass. But then Bug Lady fight? That was fun. That was weird shit. I loved it. Marguerite. You a weird lady. I bet the DLC for Resident Evil 7 was such a flop. Wasn't big on it. Although I did kind of like the one DLC, I forget what they called it. The one where you played the family daughter before it all happened. And you got to sort of see everybody get corrupted and how it happened. And you got to see what their personalities were like before they got corrupted. That was pretty neat. It was very sad, but it was nice to be able to see the contrast of personalities. They were all such a nice family. Well, not all. The brother was an asshole even beforehand. But the parents were very nice. Chris' surprise at the end was weird, eh? Especially when we found out that it wasn't a reboot. He's already on so much. Yeah, he was massive in Resident Evil, like, what was it, 5 and 6? Yeah, he was mad. He was huge. Oh god, Resident Evil 6, that was a train wreck of a disaster. I didn't play that one, but I watched a YouTube playthrough of it, and holy crap. Oh, they jumped every shark in the ocean in that game. Oh my god. Especially that guy that turned into like the giant undead zombie dinosaur thing. Like, what? I mean, okay. I can understand the weird infections letting people do shapeshifting, but how did he turn into something that was like 30 times bigger than he was? Where did all the extra biomass come from? Like, I could understand it if he jumped in a big pile of bodies and like absorbed all their meat to form a bigger body, but he didn't. He just unfolded into a dinosaur. Fuck. Oh, didn't make any sense. And that's even by Resident Evil standards. Yeah, the Godzilla T-Virus, exactly. I am looking forward to the RE2 remake. RE2 was my favorite Resident Evil before 7. Well, Resident Evil 4 was also very good. I think Resident Evil 4 was the first time I saw a game pull off an escort quest well, where the NPC you're escorting knows how to stay out of trouble on her own. I remember at one point there was an enemy coming up behind me, and Ashley was behind me. And I rolled around to face the enemy, and rather than be in the way and be irritating, Ashley just ducked, so I could shoot over top of her. Good design. Yeah, I never finished Resident Evil 5. I did play it for a while, though. I don't remember what it was that stopped me, but at some point I got to something that was just too much bullshit for me to handle anymore, and I gave up. I think I was almost at the end, though. Though I did like the partner character in 5, even if her AI was really dumb. What was her name? I forget her name now. She was a likable character, though. As a person. Shiva, yeah. I liked her. The Scorpion Monster? I don't remember the Scorpion Monster. I may not have gotten to that. Or maybe I did and I just don't remember. I don't know. That whole game is kind of a blur, honestly.
Non-believers by the path, non-believers by the path, non-believers by the path. Jacob's gonna come and set those sinners free. You can sing all through the night.
Yeah, the game is old and I'm also old, so my memory does not work as well as it used to.
Jacob's gonna come and set those sinners free.
I kind of think they should have used Resident Evil 7 as a chance to just reboot the whole franchise, but they didn't. But it was still a great game anyway. They kind of got away from all the crazy bullshit.
They won't be saved when they're up in flames. The sinner's world is full of hate. There's so many lies that you can't keep straight. When they finally meet their fate, there's no wait and see, there's just see and wait.
I'm gonna have to look up the other ending in this game now. I wonder what happens if you just walk away. I mean, obviously that's a bad choice, but... It makes one wonder.
You see the non-believers by the path, non-believers by the path, non-believers by the path. Jacob's gonna come and set those sinners free. Jacob's gonna set those sinners free. Oh, brother Jacob, hear my prayer. The voice don't speak if we don't swear. Will the power-hungry's lives be spared, or will their thrones become electric chairs?
Ergonomists? What?
See the non-believers by the path, non-believers by the path, non-believers.
Are you telling me they hired 5 people just to make sure that people in their offices had nice chairs? Are you kidding me? What a waste of money. I mean, you gotta make sure you're not injuring your people with shitty work environments, but you don't need 5 people for that. And why is Etienne's name not capitalized? Come on, guys. Guess nobody caught that error. Well, they don't have a lot of credits, so I guess I can't blame them, really. Craiova? I didn't know there was a place called Craiova. He was the one no one liked. Yeah, maybe. Now, where do I sign up for the buy people some nice chairs job? Sounds like an easy job. I hope they didn't make them use ergonomic keyboards. I hate those things. You ever use one of those things? They're awkward. So awkward. I guess you probably get used to it, though. Oh, you have one? Well, there you go. I don't really like him personally, but... Whatever floats your boat. Look, see what you did, Ubisoft? I ran out of water during your credits. Calm down with the credits already. I don't want to just cut it off now, though. I think the credits have been like 20 minutes. Pup. What's pup? Gap. Now you're giving credits to things I don't even know what they are. Okay. Yeah, these credits are still going to be running when I get up for work in the morning tomorrow. I swear. I am falling asleep already. Hey, Jess. Yeah, the credits are still going. I think it's approaching half an hour of credits now. But at this point, I don't want to just give up. I want to give them all their credits. But wow. I started this bottle of water at the beginning of this stream, and now it's empty because I'm sitting here waiting for half an hour of credits. But Jess, on the other hand, this means we're going to have a new game next week. In addition to our Dark Souls Remastered, we're also going to be starting up the new Spider-Man game next week. Or if you're trying to save that for yourself and you don't want it to be spoiled, then I will be saving recordings of it that you can watch later after you've played it yourself. Whichever way you want to do it. Yeah, they should have double columned these credits, then it would have only taken 20 minutes. Oh yeah, because finance, because I need to know who your director of finance was. Thanks, guys. Yeah, the sun has gone down, hasn't it? Oh my god. I need one of those little things in the background where you see like the sun go by, then the moon goes by, and the sun goes by again.
We gotta keep out the sinners, we gotta keep out the hate. Look at the horizon, the time is coming near. Look out at the world.
Yeah, just Spider-Man 2 was pretty good. That was the first one I played. I never played the very first Spider-Man game. But I did start with Spider-Man 2, and that was pretty fun. Although, Jess, have you tried out Shattered Dimensions? I was telling Kid about it a little earlier. Highly recommended if you haven't tried it. I also liked Web of Shadows, even though most people didn't like it. I thought it was fun. Woohoo! Cool, credits go. Thanks for the 50 bits. Paid for my suffering and boredom.
Now the sea is flooding and the earth begins to quake.
At least they have some nice music for us.
It sounds just like the voice.
Ooh, Twitch Prime. Thank you, Kit. I've got a friend working on trying to get a custom emote for the channel, but it's not ready yet. But there will be one eventually.
They'll be begging for forgiveness, 'cause the world is gonna end tonight.
Oh, Jess, did you mean Ultimate Spider-Man? That was pretty good too, actually.
Those non-believers out by the path, they're gonna burn forever. They're gonna burn to ash. So take heed, young heathen. Listen to me close. You were either in or out, and you're stuck with what you chose. And we won't listen to
Oh, Web Services Manager, because that's somebody I need to know about.
you had your chance to stand and fight.
Are you telling me who your janitor was too?
And now you'll end your days in darkness.
Axel Schamberger. That's a name.
Tonight.
Credits are killing me over here. Editorial communications, what even is that? You're giving me credits for things I don't even know what they are.
Come brothers and come sisters, come weary and come strong. Come meet the man who reaps the land of
Yeah, you're right, Jess. The Arkham series was very good, and Arkham Knight was very surprising, actually. I loved a lot of the twists they had in there, and oh my god, the Joker was amazing in that one.
He's finding us a family.
He's teaching us the faith. Oh, John, keep us safe.
He's gonna march us right through Eden's gate.
Oh, Lord, he's gonna march us right through Eden's gate.
Come mothers and come fathers.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Arkham Knight. I felt like the Batmobile thing was going to end up being too gimmicky, and at first it did feel like that, but eventually it just started feeling natural. No, Kit, don't do it. Don't go to church. Don't give into it. Stop. Don't. Come back.
Keep us safe. He's gonna march us right through Eden's gate. Oh, Lord, he's gonna march us
Don't let him get in. I like how my viewers just suddenly doubled for a moment before everybody saw that I was just watching the credits, and then everybody left.
You made a promise, but you cannot trust a lie. So grab a book and step into the
Yeah, Jess, exactly. That was a great Joker moment. Or the bit where he's pretending to get shot by the turret.
He's teaching us the faith.
Oh, John, keep us safe. He's gonna march us right through Eden's gate. Oh, Lord, he's gonna march us right through Eden's gate.
Oh god, a gospel stream. That would be painful.
Gonna march us right through Eden's gate.
Come on, join us, brothers and sisters. Praise the sun. You're right, Jess. The Batmobile in Arkham Knight did actually handle very well. We swear the Kool-Aid isn't poisoned. Oh, rough. Too true. Too true. I should start doing live streams where I just watch the credits of things. It's the way of the future. No. I'll be falling asleep on the stream, although I have heard that sleep streams are a thing. Okay, so I just googled to try to find out how long these credits are, and apparently I guess there's a glitch where some people are just ending up in an infinite loop. So I don't know, maybe these credits have been repeating and I just haven't even noticed. So I think I was going to cut my losses here. I'll let you guys go. Let's all run for our freedom away from these credits. And I will see you guys next Thursday for some Dark Souls, guys. Thanks for coming by tonight. Have a good one, everybody. And yeah, just Ben is who I heard about it from. Night, guys. See you next week.